How's it going, guys? Welcome to Battlefield 6 Beta. So, it is a video from me on Battlefield. I know that's crazy, but I'm having an absolute blast with the beta and thoroughly enjoying it. And I've got something to share with you. So, we've got the M4A1 Carbine. Now, the M4A1 Carbine is my weapon to go to. It is probably one of the best weapons, I feel like, that's in the current beta. Not only is it good at close quarters, it's also good to mid-ranges. And the great thing about the M4A1 as well, it fits into the Carbine category. So the Carbine category allows it to be used on any class, regardless if it's closed classes or open classes. So that's what stands out with this weapon. The weapon can be used with any of the classes. So you can go as recon in a closed conquest, and still use this M4A1. You can do it with a support, you can do it with medic, and it really shows. Like, you don't have to run LMGs, you don't have to run SMGs. You can run what I feel like should be in the assault rifle class, and it could change. Like with the game's release, it could change, because this gun, I feel like, even though it's called the M4A1 Carbine, I don't feel like it should be a carbine, because of just how strong this weapon is. I've noticed with Battlefield 6 that hip fire is literally almost meta in close quarters. Aiming down sight probably gets you killed half the time. Whenever I've tried to aim down sight in a CQB situation, probably 9 out of 10 times you get shot from somewhere else, or you can't take a multi-fight just because of your your ability to move quickly. I know the mouse and keyboard, like for example I'm on, you can snap aim and stuff like that, which is absolutely fine, but not everyone's used to that and not everyone's going to be doing that. So I've kind of trained myself over the last day of playing the beta for like 12 to 14 hours, how long I played it for so far, to hip fire like at close quarters with this weapon, and it only take ADS at mid ranges. What I feel like as well is, if you take this weapon, you need to tune it heavily towards hip fire and mobility. This allows you to move quicker whilst you're sprinting, going from left to right, whilst you're hip firing as well. You're going to be strafing quickly as well, and this is where this gun comes in strong. So not only is this gun going to be very good at the CQB, it's also going to be good at that mid-range fight as well. Burst fire, if you are console, you can actually just unload on PC if you're good at recoil control. I mean, it doesn't matter on both, on console and PC. If you're good at recoil control, then you can actually full burst at a quite considerable range and still kill someone at that range. But yeah, if you're struggling to win those CQB fights, definitely consider using this weapon. The hip fire grouping is very, very tight, and I will show it to you in the firing range and a few of the clips I captured yesterday on stream. So without further ado, we're going to actually start with the attachments, and I'm going to explain the attachments I decided to use and why I use them. So the gun is currently maxed out for me, so I'm actually mastery 20 already with it. So you're gonna start from a factory setting, so you're not gonna have everything that I have at the moment, but the good thing is it's pretty strong from the get-go, and you can work your way up to using this config. If you decide to, you can change out and switch whatever you like, whatever makes you feel better with the weapon, but I highly suggest giving this one a go if you haven't already. So I've opted for the compensated brake. It reduces recoil and improves remaining recoil. I don't feel like anything else really helps. This just gives better control and better precision, so I've gone with that. I've kept the standard barrel. There is like the commando barrel, which helps with hip fire, but you lose considerable range. And to be honest, you've already got high hip fire anyway, at like 62. I know you can go like to 71 and it would make it even better at CQC. But I feel like taking just that increased range helps for those longer range fights, especially if you're like in Cairo, or if you're on Liberation Peak. Maybe having that extra bit of range for taking fights at people like head glitching on rocks definitely does come handy. But like I said, this gun is insane at hip fire anyway, so I don't feel like the need for it. Vertical grip, I've kind of kept this one. I haven't really selected the other two. This one would be better for precision and control, but you lose mobility, and not only that, the way I've set up as well, I don't have enough points to actually equip this, so I opted for more mobility with the ribbed vertical. mag is literally the standard mag. You could get more mobility and go for the 20 round fast mag, but I find that the nice 30 round gives you just enough bullets to take more than one fight. If I find like 20 rounds maybe just a little bit too, not as much, just yeah, I mean it increases the reload speed drastically. However, again, yeah, a lot of this beta so far, you find you run yourself into multiple enemies rather than just one guy. If you find yourself with one guy, absolutely fine to use a fast mag, but I find just using standard mag allows you to take multi fights and get yourself some multi kills. That being said, we're going to go to the ammunition now. So you start off with the standard ammunition, which is full metal jacket. You lose some headshot multiplier. I run with soft point, which just gives me a little bit more. So if you do hit fire someone to the head, it kills them very quickly. It drops them pretty instantly. Heading over to the mag catch. So there is two. You don't start with any to begin with. Magwell flare, it just allows you to reload whilst you're aiming down sight. I don't find that useful at all, so I've opted for the faster reload, which is great. The faster you reload, the faster you're back into the fight. Heading over to the sight. Now this is the final sight you unlock, which is a 1x mini flex. You start off with the SU-123, 1.25 times, which is absolutely fine. A great sight to use. Iron sight naturally is a 1x sight, so if you're good with iron sights, then you can take that. But very quickly you unlock the OSA 1x, so there isn't a 1x option anyway that you can use regardless, so just bear that in mind. But I do use the mini flex because it is a very clean sight to use. Last is the green laser. So there is a blue laser which does enhance mobility, but again it's a massive jump in points, and to be honest, I'm talking about mobility here. Like, mobility is always good, but it's only a +4, and the green laser, you don't really use the laser for what it is. You use it for just the enhancement to hip fire accuracy. If I remove it, you see how much it drops by. It drops by a considerable amount. So we're down to 46 hip fire. Equip it is up to 62, so it's a massive amount. Getting this laser on this gun just turns into a laser beam at close range. So without further ado, let's get into the firing range, and you can actually see how this gun actually performs inside of it. Right, so not too intrusive on the mini flex either. As you can see, the laser is actually underneath the bezel. Now with other sights like the OSA, it will kind of be in view, but it's not going to be in view so much that it's going to be hindering you. As for the gun's control, you can already see the spread is very, very small, like insanely small. Very much pinpoint when you're actually prone or you're mounted to the side of an object. The grouping does change as well. I don't think you can inside the firing range. No, you can't. So there is that as well. As you can see, hip fire is pretty good at ranges like this, but if you're taking ranges like 20 meters or more, you're going to want ADS anyway, and it is a beam anyway at longer ranges, as you can see as well. But the hip fire is where your combat situation is going to be vastly improved. I will be showing clips at the end of my little talk through, and you're going to see it being used in real time against other players, and just see how powerful the hip fire is. And you can even like beat most shotguns with it. Like, anyone with a shotgun, yeah, they one pump you, you're dead, but half the time you're spraying them and they're instantly dead, like way before they can actually get that shot off on you. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. Without further ado, I'm going to be ending it here for myself, and I'm going to be showing you a few little clips that I captured from stream. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. I am going to be covering more Battlefield 6, especially when the game comes out as well. I'm going to be probably shoutcasting competitive games again. I know, right? Crazy. As long as we've got that spectator tool set. I have a strong inkling that it is actually in the game. There's been a few like data mines and things like that I've seen on like other branches of the game, like quoting a spectator. So we'll see. But if not, I will be covering it anyway with gameplay. And yeah, guys, hopefully you're enjoying the beta. I'm absolutely having a blast, and I will see you either over on Twitch or either here on YouTube. And I'll see you on the battlefield. So guys, enjoy this gun. It is a absolute machine. Right, there's my challenge done. I've unlocked a weapon package, M433. Mere men. Mere many men. Oh my god! Everyone's dying! Ah. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. That's the tank. Yeah, I'm running away. We run from those.